This is our high bar back squat tutorial. We want to be shoulder width apart with our feet. We're going to externally rotate the tiniest little bit, and then we want to keep those same cues that we keep in most exercises, which is your core stays tight, your back is locked, shoulder blades are down, and everything from here to here is tight, okay? So this is one unit. You almost want to imagine that there's a rod through your spine and you can't actually flex or extend here, okay? So as this weight gets heavier, it's going to push down on you here or potentially through your lower back if you're not able to keep your core tight, okay? We want the weight in the legs. We're driving up with the legs. High bar means that the barbell sits on the upper traps, which is the top of the shoulders and not in the cervical spine, okay? So when setting up for this, you want to make sure that when you are going to put the barbell back in the rack, that you're not going to clip these barbell clips on the way back in, okay? So just as a test, I'm going to get underneath it. I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together to create a space for the barbell to sit, and then I'm going to stand straight up and take 1, 2, 3 steps back. So for me, just testing, I know I walk it back in, I'm definitely not gonna hit the clips. Okay, so that's how we know for sure that the setup is correct. When we're actually setting up the barbell, I want to be squeezing my shoulder blades together so that my traps are actually making a bit of a space for the barbell to sit on. This is for the high bar position, generally considered the easiest barbell position to get acquainted to having the barbell on your back. You just want to make sure that it's definitely not sitting on your neck or your cervical spine. So when I'm getting into the barbell, you might have a mirror in front of you, which would make things really easy, but for someone like myself, I'm always trying to think of what would happen if I didn't have a mirror there. So I'm going to look at the middle of the barbell and I'm going to make sure that I am centering myself in the middle of the barbell. When you get underneath it, where you put your hands is up to your mobility. If it doesn't feel very nice having them close together, it's like not nice on your shoulder, then you can definitely take your hands a little bit further out. But ideally, the hands are as close as your mobility will allow. So high bar hand positioning, I'm gonna go just outside of shoulder width to start. Pushing into the rack, I'm going to get underneath it. I'm gonna make a little bit of a space for the barbell to actually sit on. If I'm not doing that, it will feel like it's right on top of my shoulder blades. I'm going to grip the bar, hands full around the bar, stand up tall and take 1, 2, 3 steps back. And then I'm going to assume my squat position. So for me, I'm gonna be just outside of hip width, looking at shoulder width, and then I'm going to have my hips and knees break at the same time, which means they're both going to flex at the same time. I'm gonna inhale as I come down, pause at the bottom, and then stand straight up. Down, pause, when you're done, walk back into the rack and slowly lower it back in.